So a year ago yesterday, which would have been July 12th, I bought the Iron 6. So I figured, what better way to commemorate the occasion than by revealing with about 90% certainty what the final color scheme is going to be on this beautiful car. So let's get into it. So first things first, I want to give a few thank yous. It's been an amazing year. I've had such a blast. There are way too many people for me to thank individually by name, but there are two channels that have helped me significantly this last year. One being, as most of you probably know, Barry from Joe Daddy's Garage. Not only was he the inspiration for me taking on this project, but he has helped me immensely through many different things, video chats, things like that. So huge thank you to him. And another huge thank you to Brian from Lunar Outlaws Garage. He started watching my channel very early on, and he has grown quite a bit since then, and he has helped me out a lot, given me a lot of shout outs. And it's a big channel. He's just one of the big channels that I watch. Great channel, fun guy. Check him out. It's Lunar Outlaws Garage. If you're looking for more auto car channels to watch, that's a great one. Secondly, and at this point you guys can just fast forward to see the finished product if you really want to, but I want to show more on the day I actually bought the car, because I wasn't sure if I was going to start a YouTube channel the day I bought the car. But since my background is in videography and that kind of stuff, I started filming just in case, and I'm glad I did, because there is more footage of that day that you guys have never seen. So I'm going to roll a clip from that day of me talking to people that I didn't even know who I was going to be talking to at the time. We'll check that out, and then when we get back, I'm going to show you what the car is most likely going to look like. Well, when I was 19 years old, I had to sell my '69 Buick Skylark to pay for college. It was a project car I had been working on, and I'm 34 now, and I've missed having a project car since. And today, I just bought this beauty. 65 Mustang. Hopefully this is the beginning of a long, fun, fulfilling adventure restoring this thing. Everything feels solid. This car, I mean, Mustang's unibody construction, obviously. This is a 65, and generally, you know, this is 2019, and by now they're just a rust bucket. This car, fortunately, is very solid. There's a lot here to work on. The shell of the car is pretty solid. And hopefully we can turn this into something beautiful. They just don't make them like they used to. This is awesome. Paperwork, all kinds of stuff. Uses. I am 34 years old, and I cannot tell you the last time I felt like this. I feel like a kid again. This thing is awesome. I can't remember, aside from my wedding day and the birth of my two daughters, I can't remember feeling this happy or this excited about something. I just cannot wait to get back into car stuff. It's been way too long. This is incredibly exciting. My daughters are gonna love this. They just don't make them like they used to. Show you guys under the hood. It doesn't run. It's a 6-cylinder, but man, I'm so excited about this. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. Well, check out the trunk. See, this is a very solid car. I mean, this rust is, there's rust on it for sure, but it's not anything that can't be fixed and taken care of. Oh, sweet. Yeah, it seems pretty straight for the most part. I really get a kick out of watching that video. All right, I've said before, I'm not a fan of high gloss finishes. So what I'm about to show you, picture in a matte finish, because that's what it's most likely going to be. It will be a matte or semi-gloss or something in that category. But without further ado, here is the mocked paint job for the Iron 6. All right, so a couple things I want to point out, bring attention to. I really want this car to look, I wouldn't go so far as to say patina, but it is patina. I want it to be weathered. So, and I want a lot of sort of different interesting elements on it, which is why I chose to go with a black hood. I just really like that look. So this color is as close to Guardsman's blue as I could get, which some people might refer to it, I believe, as Shelby blue off of the Shelby Cobras. But if you come in closer, there's actually a lighter blue that is sanded through to show weathering. So my plan, if I can pull it off, is to use basically 3 different base coats. There would be a black base coat on the hood, and then there's actually the striped. There's also a black stripe running down along the bottom here. You see on the GTs, although this is gonna say something a little special right in here rather than a GT emblem. And then there is a lighter blue that has a darker blue, the Guardsman's blue, painted over it, and then it kind of sanded through in different areas to show and reveal that lighted blue. My hopes is that it'll really highlight the curves and features on the car, areas where the sun would hit. So up and along here would be lighter blue, up and along here would be lighter blue, and then the inset in here would be darker, and then these edges would be lighter blue. So just sort of give a weathered look. And then once I have that, I hope that I can, or plan, to cover everything with a matte finish. I have seen faux patina jobs. Some of them are done really well. Some of them look too, I guess, maybe processed or faked. I'm hoping I can pull this off and it can look pretty decent. you'll notice that the bumpers are blacked out, the door handles will be blacked out. I'm not the biggest fan of chrome. I respect and I appreciate high gloss chrome paint jobs, but again, I've said before, I would pass that stuff at car shows all day long to look at rat rods and things like that. I just find them far more interesting. I have been all over the map trying to settle on this paint job. Originally, I thought it was going to be more like the Bullet Mustang, kind of like a green, a weathered green look, and I was settled on that for a while, but I tend to change my mind, and this is the first thing that I've come up with that I actually liked it so much that I painted a car to see how I would like it, and then I let it set on my desk for a week or two so that I could look at it every day and see if it was something that I changed my mind on or not. And I'm glad I did that, because the car, when I painted this, it originally had this bottom stripe was white, because I was just looking for different layers, I guess, of paint that I wanted to put on this thing. And as much as I thought that would look good in my mind, it did not look good on the car. So I ended up changing it to black, and I'm really glad I did. So we're gonna keep the black wheels with the white lettering for now. We're gonna change the shade of blue. Another reason why I went to the blue is because I sort of wanted to keep it somewhat accurate. The car was blue, so I figured, hey, let's kind of stay with that theme and go with some sort of a blue color. And then I like to give it character, so I went with the black hood and the stripe, and all the chrome will be blacked out. So that's where I'm at. I say with 90% certainty because something could possibly change with whether or not I feel like I could pull that off. But I'm pretty certain this is gonna be what I try. So we'll see. We'll see how things go from here on out, and hopefully I can pull this off, and this is gonna be what the final look is. So again, thank you to so many of you. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you to all the guys that constantly give me feedback and post in the comments. If you do watch this channel and you aren't subscribed, please consider subscribing, because it helps me tremendously grow the channel. So it's been a fun ride, it's been a fun year, and I look forward to the next year, moving forward with this, and we'll see where we go from here. So again, thank you to all you guys, and until the next episode, take care.